There are so many fun dress trends for spring 2025, and so I'm going to share some of them with you in this video. And when it comes to dresses, in my opinion, anything goes. If it looks good on you, it feels good on you, you feel beautiful in it, it's going to look great. However, there's always a few dresses that can possibly make you look a little bit dated. We will talk about those in this video as well. Now, I personally have a lot of events this spring, so I have several dresses that I will show you. If I'm wearing anything in this video, I will link it down below, and you can also let me know what you think, and let's get started. Let's start off talking about which florals are on trend this year. Florals, as I've mentioned before, just go in and out of fashion very fast, and so the florals this spring that are on trend are, you know, they're not groundbreaking, or maybe it is, but it's more of the neutral, softer florals, not the high contrast florals we were seeing about 10 years ago. You're not gonna have blue and pink and red and orange all in the same floral, big bright prints. A lot more neutrals, a lot more subdued. I think these are a little more classic looking florals for this year. I think I'm personally liking this, and I do feel like this is one that might not date as quickly as those big, bright, huge florals we were seeing 10 years ago. One floral we are seeing a lot of that's, I guess you could call it a floral, although it's more of a design, but it's a lot of these 3D florals. So the big rose print was really big last year, and that's kind of morphed into these 3D florals on dresses. I've seen lots of them. There was a pink one that I ordered several weeks ago, super cute dress. I was gonna wear it on a cruise. I ended up bringing some other dresses, very cute. And if I did have to go on another cruise, I'd probably bring that one. And I also have a floral dress by Fabrique that has these 3D florals on it. I love this. I actually think this is really nice because it's still kind of a solid color dress, but it has these little 3D florals. So I think this is gonna be kind of fun, and you will see a lot of dresses like this spring. Now that we got the florals out of the way, we are seeing just a lot more solid colored dresses this spring, like big bright colors, beautiful greens and yellows, like butter yellows, or a beautiful red, beautiful burgundy. And a lot of these will have more interesting textures or ruching or have something special on it other than a print. I like this a lot because this is definitely something that, you know, you'll get and it won't date as fast as prints do. So I'm really loving this. And also in this category, we are seeing a lot of just solid neutral dresses that are in really interesting textures. There is a dress by Cole Gaia, and I ordered it. I should have taken a photo or something. I love this dress, but I decided on another dress for an event that I had, although I'm trying to figure out some event I can wear this to because I loved it so much. It is so cute. It's textured. It's just a really cool design. I just feel like it's just a really cool dress. And I love these solid neutral color dresses. I just think they're so classic and beautiful, and you can play up your accessories with them. So this is a really fun one, I think, for spring. Now, as you are wearing these beautiful spring dresses in the spring and the sun is shining, personally, I think what you're not going to want to do is wear a ton of makeup. It's gonna be dripping down your face onto your beautiful dress. And so I want to share with you a product that I've been loving. I wear it almost every day. It's the Miracle Balm by Jones Road Beauty. And so Jones Road Beauty is our sponsor for this video. For a while, I just felt like maybe it's my age or just the way my skin is now, but I wasn't able to get that dewy, glowy finish that I really wanted, and I have been able to achieve that with Miracle Balm. Now, you can actually apply a Miracle Balm to get a more natural look, or you could even apply it to a full face of makeup if you have somewhere to go. I love that this product helps you achieve that no makeup look. So what you want to do is you want to break the seal on the Miracle Balm. I love using the pinky bronze shade on my upper cheekbones, and then I kind of pat it in. You can pat it in or rub it a little bit, or you can use a brush. All works really well. Sometimes I just use that, and then sometimes I will use the flushed color a little bit right above that to give a little bit of extra glow or a little bit more rosiness to my face. You can really play around with this to get the look that you want. You can do more or less, obviously, but this has been such a game changer in just this no makeup look that I'm always trying to achieve. Sometimes I like to use the flushed on my lips. It gives it a very natural rosy glow. Now, I also mentioned real quick that I do also love their foundation. It's called What the Foundation. It's very light. It's like a buildable coverage, and so if I am gonna wear foundation, I will use that. Now, I have not seen any product at all ever out like this before, so I just feel like this is very groundbreaking in the makeup world, especially if you're around my age and you want that dewy, glowy finish. Now, if you wanna give one of these products a try, you can use my link or the QR code on the screen, and you can get a free mini mascara with an order of $85 or more from Jones Road Beauty. So I will leave the link below in the description box. I am using the Miracle Balm. I have it on right now, and if you can tell, I'm kind of far away. way, but it's a beautiful product. I highly recommend, and let's continue. Now, along those same lines, but in a more the high-end category, are the very draped dresses. We talked about in some trend video how draping is a very big trend for this spring 2025. And so with the dresses, you'll see some dresses that are heavily draped. They're beautiful, and I love this. You're definitely gonna see this more in the high-end designer categories because this does take a lot more skill in order to design it and make a dress like this. So this would be more of a dress you would wear to some kind of special event, but I do love these dresses. And I think these are great, especially if you are trying to camouflage your midsection or just some part of your body or something. I think these can be really beautiful and just very wearable. And we're talking about textures and unique styles and solid dresses, but there's still some styles that are gonna look a little bit dated. And so one of them is the 3/4 length sleeve with the ruffle on the sleeve. Those dresses, those that we saw many years ago, they were big for a long time, but they have been looking dated. They still look pretty dated. Anything with chains or unnecessary buttons, like buttons on the hem or something like that, or a chain connecting something, it's still gonna look a little bit dated. And then I find a lot of these dresses that have the styles that I mentioned, they come in prints that look a little bit dated. And so I don't quite understand that. I would just be careful. If it's something that you were wearing 10 or 15 years ago, it might look a little bit dated. That's all I'm saying. A trend, although I don't even really like calling this a trend because I just feel like it kind of pops up every spring and summer in some fashion, and it's this preppy, more nautical, I spend my summer in Nantucket kind of dresses. And I feel like this is very classic. I feel like these just don't really ever go out of style, but we are seeing a lot of them, and I think it goes along with this preppy Ralph Lauren kind of trend that's happening. I like these dresses. I think these are really pretty. I saw one from, I want to say Anthropologie, I thought was just so cute, and I will link it below, but there's just a lot of really cute ones, and they're usually in like a more modest style. This feels very, you know, lunch with the ladies or high society kind of dresses. So I love these. I think these are really pretty. I think these will be more fun as we get more into warmer weather and get more into summer, but I would definitely be on the lookout for these if you like this style. Polka dots have been a trend for this spring, and they are a big trend in dresses right now. There are a lot of polka dot dresses out right now. There's one from Abercrombie & Fitch that I thought was super cute. It's like a dropped waist polka dot dress. There's one at Reformation, which we'll talk about more in just a little bit, but there's a lot of really beautiful polka dot dresses. And I will say, I do have a polka dot dress from Fabrique. I got it last year, and it's 100%, I believe it's 100% cotton. And I wore that thing all summer. It was just such an easy, like when it got really hot, it was such an easy, just like put this on and go, but I still look cute dress. So I guess I do like the polka dots. There was another brown and white one. I want to say it's by Free People. That one is beautiful. I'm like, do I need another polka dot dress? I probably don't, but it is so pretty. And I love the brown. I don't know, I'm liking the polka dot dresses. You'll have to let me know what you think. One print that is really big this year, and it's like, I shouldn't say really big, it's more of a, maybe a micro trend, but did you notice that last year, the Farm Rio prints, and Farm Rio, I love that brand. They had the most unique prints. You're not gonna find them anywhere else. There's not gonna be a dupe of them. They have very unique, specific prints for all of their clothes, and that was very specific to that brand, but then that became so popular that this year we are seeing a lot of other brands try to get that same kind of vibe. So the more whimsical prints, maybe there's fruit on them, or just some kind of tribal mixed with fruit or something like that. I have one that I got from Mink Pink. I believe it's linen or linen blend, and it has a fun print like this on it. I think these are really cute. These are a little bit more maybe late spring going into summer dresses. I do actually have one from Farm Rio from last year that I wore a lot, but I think this is fun. I like it because it's very unique and individual. It doesn't look like you're really following a trend. It just looks like a cool dress. If you like that print, find one in a style that fits you well and you like, but I think this can be kind of fun and just kind of a unique trend for spring. Animal print dresses. Sorry, I was eating lunch and I realized I skipped this one in my notes. Anyway, leopard print, animal print has been a big trend this year, and so we are seeing not like a ton, but we are seeing some leopard print, animal print dresses, mainly leopard print dresses. You're definitely gonna see that this spring, and I think that's kind of fun. I have to show you, okay, a dress that I bought, and it's not even leopard print. What is it? Zebra print? I don't even know. It's not even a real zebra because it's like green and white. It's just one of those dresses that I personally like. It's not for everybody. I ordered it on a whim when I was trying to order dresses for something else. Long story. Anyway, I love it. I don't know why, but I love it. I'm almost thinking about having it hemmed to where I can wear it with sneakers, kind of where it almost covers my sneakers. Anyway, I love this dress. I already have a place I'm going to wear it to with my husband, and I was actually playing around with my bags, and it looks good with a lot of my bags. I'll show you kind of what they were looking like with the dress, but it's just one of those things, you know, it spoke to me. It said, "Hi, Anna, you need me," and I said, "Yes, I do," and there you have it. This is a trend that I am kind of surprised it's gotten as big as it has, because it started last year. If you remember, we talked about it last year, but it's really big this year, and it's the drop waist dresses. And so drop waist, when I first heard it was coming back or saw it was coming back, I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know about that. That's not gonna be for me, but they kind of are. Not all of them, because you really have to find one that hits you at the right spot. But some of these can be really, really pretty. And some of them I've tried on look terrible on me, let me just say that. But there's some really pretty drop waist dresses, and a lot of them are made to be like if they are fitted, they're kind of made of a little bit thicker fabric. So I don't know, they kind of hold you in a little bit. You know, it really depends on the dress, but I've had some luck with these. They are cute. It is kind of hit or miss with them. I am seeing them everywhere. There are so many drop waist dresses all over the place. All the things we were talking about before, polka dots and draping and solids and textures, they're all also in drop waist styles. Banana Republic, I just saw, has a really cute black and white one. I think this is so cute. That whole style right there with the black on top and then a beige or some kind of white or cream bottom, that's been a really big trend for a while. You're gonna see a lot of black and cream, black and beige dresses. That started last year, and I'm just seeing so many of them. I love that style, it's very pretty, but that just kind of goes along with that drop waist kind of style. And it's not for everybody, but I definitely wouldn't dismiss it immediately. You might wanna give it a try before you make up your mind. Shirt dresses, like button-up shirt dresses. We're seeing a lot in these spring fashion shows, so that usually means we're gonna see them in stores, but we saw a lot of them in the more oversized, relaxed, not belted kind of styles, which I do think we have to be a little bit careful with. If they're too oversized, it can just make us look, you know, bigger than we are and just not really have the wanted effect. But these can be fun, and I think with the right length, and if it's not too oversized, maybe some cute sandals and a cute bag, this could be a really great look. I personally think I prefer the ones that are brought in just a little bit at the waist, because otherwise I feel like I look like a tent. So that's just me. But you are gonna see some of these in stores, I think, when we get more into spring and especially summer, and then you might already have one, because I feel like this is a trend that just comes and goes and comes and goes. You just, you know, depending on the season. A dress trend I've been really in love with, and I've mentioned it sometime, some other video somewhere, but it's these dresses that they're like fitted bodycon till about your thigh, and then they have a sheer or semi-sheer skirt all the way down. Here's the part where I get to show you again, because I've already shown you my dress that I wore on my cruise recently, and I also wore it to a ballet for Valentine's Day as well. I love it, it's so cute, and it actually fits really well. It's like sucks you in, and I don't know, I just love this dress. And then I have another event coming up, and I found a black one similar to this that I think I'm gonna wear for that. But I love this. I just love this style. I gotta stop. If I got a beige one and a black one, I don't need to buy any more of these. But anyway, I love this style of dress. I just think it's so pretty, and I don't know, you'll have to let me know what you think. But I do see this style a lot for spring 2025. So if you like this style, you will have some luck finding it this year. I almost didn't put this one in this video because I just feel like we all know it. But denim dresses, y'all, they are so much on trend that it's almost, you don't even think about it anymore. But denim dresses are everywhere. It is a big trend in all the styles, in all the lengths, in all the things. And there are so many out there. You can really take your pick if you like denim dresses. I like this because it is more of a casual dress and you can wear very casually. So I do think this is really cool. I have one that I just got from Kohl's that is really cute and it fits really well. I'll have to link that below if it's still available. And I have one from Quince that I've gotten a lot of wear out of. It's more of a, I think it's an ankle length dress. I wear it with my boots. And there's just a lot of really cute ones out there. If you like denim dresses, like just open your eyes on the interwebs and they're everywhere. Now I know you're thinking, well, polka dots are on trend, so stripes must be out of style. Well, no. Stripes are also very much on trend, but It's the more classic stripes or rugby stripes or nautical stripes. It's not so much the big rainbow or pastel rainbow stripes that we were wearing about 10 years ago. Like that big rainbow thing. Let's be honest, we all knew it was a trendy trend and it was fun while it lasted, but it's just not a very big trend right now. But we are seeing, you know, black and white, navy and white, even colorful stripes, but they're just more in the classic looking style or kind of a rugby style. This can be fun. If you don't get anything too out there, this can definitely be more of a classic print and you can keep forever and not ever worry about it going out of style. Now, of course, I have to mention in here crochet dresses and hand-woven dresses and macrame dresses. Those kinds of dresses are very much on trend this year and I love it. They don't all look great on me. I've tried on lots and a lot of them don't, they look terrible on me. I have one that I wore on my cruise that I love, and I want to find somewhere else to wear this to, but I can't just like wear it out when I've got my kids, you know, that was not going to work. But it did work on the cruise. I love it. I'll link it below if it's still available. But I do love these beautiful crochet hand-woven dresses that are coming up for spring. So if you like that, you'll definitely be able to find it this year. Sheer has been a very big trend for a while. And so in the dress department, I saved this one for the end of the video because I just kind of feel like most of us don't have anywhere to wear a sheer dress to. I like some of them. I think they're cute and I can see some other imaginary Anna wearing this, but in my life right now, it's just, I'm a totally sheer dress with like my bra and it's not gonna happen. But I do like them. They're kind of cool and you're gonna see a lot of these. So if that is your thing, please go for it. I just don't know where I would wear that to. Any of these events I have going on in the spring, I'm like, I don't know where a sheer dress would work at any of these. Like sheer in the bottom, fine, but like all over sheer, I don't know. So anyway, that is a trend though, and it can be fun. Maybe this year it'll morph into something that's a little bit more modest that I could wear, but I don't know. Some of these trends are just not meant for me. They're meant for me to admire on other people, and it's just not for me to personally wear. So that might be one of them. But anyway, you'll have to let me know what you think of all these trends, and if there's any that you really love, any that you're like, not so much. There's just really a lot out there, and I think it's always fun to find what you like wearing, what you feel beautiful in, rather than something just because it's on trend. But there are really a lot of trends, so you know, you can tend to take your pick and there's a lot to choose from. So anyway, let me know what you think about this video. Make sure to check out the Miracle Balm if that sounds like something that's of interest to you, or any Jones Road beauty products. I will link everything down in the description box below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.